Capture the objectives.
Alright guys, well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of an insight of exactly who this guy is and what he's doing on this game right now. You see, people like these make me angry, but I guess there's a place for them too. But these people are also called tryhards. Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a definition of a so-called tryhard. You see, tryhard is an individual who gives a full 100% effort to succeed in an activity or a game. And yes, my friends, even in Call of Duty. And yes, Call of Duty is only a game. You may not have thought of that before, but I can guarantee you that it is a game. So, that is the definition of one of these tryhards. And now this, my friends, is a pure example of what a tryhard looks like. Now, you may be thinking, oh, it must be the Mark of J, or maybe Three Crowds, or maybe Sandy Ravage, or someone like that. No, this man right here tops off all others. Let me tell you, he has practically wrote the book on tryharding. Who is this, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you, it is none other than the man who goes by the name of Warrior SLP-10. And look right here, as he tries to let them kill him. You know why he's doing this? I'll tell you why. It's a try-hard tactic. Like many other tactics, he wants to die on purpose. Now why would you die on purpose, you may ask? Well, to restart your kill streaks. You see, it's a very cheap way to restart your kill streaks and just go over and over again and get them over and over repeatedly and keep raining havoc on the poor enemy team. But that's exactly what he's doing. And he's doing this perfectly planned. That is exactly what a tryhard thinks. And another thing, this man has practically had his tryhard pants on since birth. Yes, that's right. And as soon as this man, Warrior SLP-10 or Travis, picked up the PS3 controller and got his dirty hands on it, he's never gone back. And he's taken his tryhard mentality to a whole new level. Now, just look at the streaks he's running here. For example, he's running the Blackbird Shotgun Gunner Dog setup. Now, you may be thinking, well, that's not very tryhard. Oh, well, on Nuketown, it definitely is. You see, he ends up going 123-5 this game. And these kids, none of them have prestiged. Not a single one. So, you know, I was in this game as well. Me and a couple of other buddies. And we all thought, well, it would be very fun, since these kids are so bad, to go and have a little fun sniping on Nuketown. Well, that's not what went through Warrior SLP-10's head. He wanted to get as many kills as possible. And that's exactly what tryhards want. Kills, and stats, and KDs. That's all they want. Whenever you get into a lobby with this man, let me tell you, he is ready to give it his all. And it doesn't matter how terribly bad the enemy team is, like these kids. He will give it his all, game in, and game out. He will keep trying and causing the poor enemy team, on enemy players on the other team, to cry to their mommies, who return the game to GameStop because they're saying their kids cry too much. Yes, Warrior SLP-10, one man, can cause all this problem. Yes, it's a big issue, and I know. Oh, and another thing. If you ever witness Warrior SLP-10 in your lobby, you better watch out. Because you may as well put down your controller and get a nice cup of tea or something. Because he is going to keep taking all your kills repeatedly until the game's over. You may end up with a few kills here and there, but throughout the end of the game, he'll have 10 times as many as you have.
Dogs waiting on your go.
You see, I noticed something when I was playing against tryhards, and when tryhards are on my team, it's not very fun. And I used to be a tryhard myself, and maybe I do still tryhard sometimes, but people like these really make me sick. Warrior SLP-10 tries as hard as possible every game, and he likes it. But I guess that is fun in the tryhard's mind. You see, sniping is not something that they consider fun. They consider kill streaks and kills fun. Not scoping in on a sniper Why would that be fun? These people, when in the peak of their tryhard mode, will also stay silent. You may have noticed this when you're in a lobby full of tryhards. You see, if you really stay quiet throughout the game, you may be able to hear the slow breathing of these tryhards. Because they are focused so much on this game that they have to give their full effort and to not think of anything else but Call of Duty.
Securing C.
Now, they sound something like this. You see, that's exactly what they sound like. And it's pretty sad, because there's also a dark side to these tryhards. You see, when tryhards get into a lobby with other tryhards, it's pretty ugly. The end result may be something like screaming, swearing, yelling, throwing a $60 PS3 controller, or even worse, throwing your PlayStation 3 out of the window because you died one off an AC-130. Yes, tryhards can become pretty violent if the game doesn't go as planned. There are also many techniques of these tryhards, and you've probably already seen them in this gameplay. Using the best guns, such as the Famas in Black Ops 1, with no other attachment than its trusty dual mags. The twin mags are a deadly combo, because they create a faster reload and a better overall accuracy. Because when you put on these twin mags, it makes the gun even more deadly. Now, because of this, when other people are reloading, you will already have been done, because you have your twin mags matched with the sleight of hand perk. And that reminds me, his perks are also nothing other than the most tryhard. The Hardline Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and the Tac Mask Pro. Now let me run through why he used these perks. Well, Hardline is just for the sole reason to get kills, as tryhards love to get, as I mentioned. It makes his kill streaks one kill earlier, which means one more earlier kill to get Havoc. He's using the highest kill streaks, so when you put on Hardline, it makes it that much easier. Rolling into the second perk, we have Sleight of Hand. And why else would you use any other perk, like Hardened? Who would use that piece of shit? So, this is why tryharding is so deadly, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks guys, peace.